Hot seat questions, part 8 of 10. I'm doing 200 question bank, although the questions are repeating ad nauseum and different wording. Anywho, that's besides the point. I'm doing it in 10 parts, and that's 20 questions per part. This is part 8. What's the most important thing you want to achieve in life? Just to not end up in a care home, vegetating someplace. What's something that terrifies you, but you want to do anyways? There's nothing that terrifies me that I want to do. If it terrifies me, I don't want to fucking do it. I'm not one of these dumbasses that goes, let's jump out of a perfectly good airplane. I have common sense. We're scared of shit for a reason. Yeah. What's the most interesting conversation you've ever had? Now, this is literally a repeat question. And the wording is even the same this time. Oh, this is getting annoying. But I'm going to finish it. Oh gosh. I'm not starting again. You can hear me hacking up a lung bucket. What's the most interesting conversation you've had? I'm going to have to say this one time. This answer is going to be different from the last time. And this question bank asked me the question, by the way, just because. If it's going to ask me multiple times, I'm going to give it multiple answers. This one time we got high in my friend's van, and we smoked pot and got blasted. And we just started talking about what if you could, I forget how it went. Something about being able to see through objects and all that stuff. And I think that was really interesting. Because it evolved into somehow, what if we had this is a society that Star Trek had. And it just went on and on and on. And for a long time. And it was just enthralling, Anyways, yeah, it's too much to go into, but yeah, whatever. What's one thing you would change about the education system? One thing you change about the education system? For one thing, I would reintroduce music into schools, because they don't have that anymore. At least where I am, they don't. You have to pay to have your kids learn music and all this stuff. That would be reintroduced. That's for damn sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's something you've learned from a culture different than your own? Fuck, that is a hard question. No, seriously, this is a lot harder than it looks. Just think about it yourself. And I'm sure half the people watching are going to instantly have an answer. But anyways, a culture different than my own. I guess the diversity of spiritualities and whatnot, it expanded my view of reality, of what humanity was, and what the possibilities of the afterlife and deities were. And, I think it's that the diversity of spirituality. If you could dedicate your life to solving one problem, what would it be? I'm going to go for poverty. But yeah, it's unsolvable because of greed. Greed is what causes poverty. Nothing else. Nothing else. Literally nothing else. You can give me all kinds of excuses you want, but they derive from greed. What's the most beautiful word in any language, and what does it mean? Most beautiful word in any language, and what does it mean? Amore means love. I just like the flow of that word. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. What's the most important thing you've learned from a child? Never lose your sense of wonder. What's something that gives you hope for the future? I don't have hope for the future. Honestly, I think we are going to have a terrible time of it. I don't think we're going to live more than another 100 years as a species. And I think in the near future, we're going to be in a hell of a bad situation globally. I think we're heading toward a global conflict. I think we're headed for millions of dead people. I think we're headed for tyranny on a massive scale that humanity has never seen before. I don't see any hope for the future. I don't. I'm sorry. I cannot see it. If you could send a message to the entire world, what would you say? Resist. What's the biggest change you've made in your life for the better? Biggest change I've made in my life for the better. God. I've made some significant changes over my lifetime. I've lived a long time. I'm going to have to say when I decided I was going to embrace spirituality on my own terms and not be part of any organized religion, that was a significant change for the better. If you could learn the truth behind any one secret or mystery, what would it be? Truth behind any one secret or mystery, what would it be? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with an easy out on this because nothing complex or profound is coming to mind whatsoever. I'm going completely blank on it. And I'm going to go for how they actually built the pyramids. What's something you wish you could tell your younger self? Do not fucking ever think about becoming a fundamentalist Christian. It's a fucking bad idea. This is another repeat question, of course, but whatever. What's the most impactful thing you've learned from a friend? Don't let it get to you. Just forgive and move on. Do not ever forget, but forgive immediately. It's for you, not them. If you had to live in a different country for a year, where would you go? I'm going to have. Weird. Anyway, I'm not even going to go there. Windows 10 is just so fucking strange. Anywho, I'm gonna have to go for Wales, just because. What's something that always cheers you up when you're down? My friends, every freaking time. What's a talent you wish you had? Again, this is probably the fourth time this has been asked. Fourth or fifth time this has been asked in this question bank already. Anywho, play the guitar once again. What's the most courageous thing you've ever done? I don't think anything I've ever done is all that courageous. I don't. Everything I've done I thought necessary at the time, or the best idea to do it at the time, and I don't think there was anything overtly courageous about any of it. I don't. Some people might look at a few of my actions in the past and say, that was brave, but I don't. I just did what I needed to do. What's one thing you'd like to achieve in your lifetime? Independence, financial independence. Not going to happen, of course, but I would like to. What's the most memorable lesson you've learned from a mistake? Again, this was asked just the last bank of questions. No, it was asked in in part 6, I think. Repeat. Whoever wrote this thing was an absolute drooling moron that could not figure out that he was saying the same thing over and over again. Bloody hell. Literally, I don't know. I don't know what I answered last time, and I'm not going to answer it because I'm getting tired of fucking repeat questions.